This is a short video to show how to replace a tiny roller in an HP M227 combo printer, scanner, fax machine. Tiny little nub on the end of this thing broke. This is a critical part, it turns out, because it goes right there. It attaches to this spindle with a gear on the end, and that has to do with the roller mechanism on the auto feed. So in closed position, this would be down. I've already taken it apart. I've done the replacement. It's very simple. This was a cheap fix. I bought the replacement kit online. Comes out looking like this. These are the various parts they give you. I think it was about 12 bucks, maybe 15 bucks. Came in a box like this, and there are several vendors that sell these things. Turns out all I really needed was the one roller, because the nub on the end was broken. That nub engages with the spindle, which goes to this gear, which feeds to there. So in order to do this efficiently, what you do is you take this, you can get this out of the way if you want, this tray, you just pull it all the way up, disengage, and then it just slides right out. Okay, I already did that. I'm going to put it back in. Don't need it out of the way right now. So there, it just clicks in place. This, turns out, comes off easily. And I used a little tool. Turns out I had a handy letter opener that I used. But you don't really need to do that. It engages at this end with a little sprocket. It's just a little pressure thing. You just push it aside. It engages a pin. Now, let's reverse it. I'll take it out again. Push the spindle out. And it releases. And then the next step is you just pop it that way and it comes right off. Okay, so let's put it back on. Well, if I were replacing it again, I would take this thing out. It just pops out like this, and then you slide it out. I'm not going to do it all the way. And it disengages there. And this has a little flange that you pull out, and this spindle, roller, whatever mechanism pops right out. It's very simple. Everything is very well thought out and easy. So putting it back in place, you align the pin and the pin and the pin with the holes. Pop it that way a little bit, and over here this little flange will engage. The hole goes in, the sprocket goes in the hole. Boop, clicks in place, and you're all done. Now let's see if it works. Okay, my first test. Let's see if the document feeds properly. Come on, baby. Oh yeah. Okay, so when that piece was broken, it would not feed. It would just sit there and hum. I tried to feed, but it couldn't grab. It works. All right, we're all done. End of the story.